Hi there, and welcome to a little tutorial which I've made to show you how to use a plugin which I've just created for myself for Blender. Reason why I created it is because I wanted to use some trees which I've created in Plant Factory, which is from the nice people at Vue. They've made it entirely free and it produces beautiful trees, quite complex, and even though we can export them into Blender, I want to render using RenderMan. And it doesn't actually come in with the RenderMan materials, so what I've done is I've written a small script to convert the FBX export into RenderMan materials. I've used Claude to do this. It was quite straightforward. It took me an hour or two, but will save a huge amount of time at the end of the day. So here is an example of a tree within Plant Factory. If I go to export it, I'm going to export it as a mesh. And using the Blender presets, I'm going to convert the materials here. I've got all this set up. I'm going to refer this to 3 because I've exported several examples before. So I've just exported 3. Make sure it's one global mesh because that works best. And export with instances. This all works well. Export UVs. You can change some of these settings if you want. You can play with them. But I just know that these settings, if you want to copy them, they will work. So I'll export this. You'll get some FBX formats. Doesn't support mirror tiling. That's okay. It'll repeat instead. It's just a little thing that some elements may not be translated perfectly, but it works really well for what I need. Okay, now we're in Blender. What I want to do is I want to import that object and some others. So let me go to import and import FBX. I know I've got them in my directory here, and I'm going to import a number of trees. Import those FBXs. I'm just going to move these around so they're not all on top of each other. I've got a fern there and another one there. Let's select these and let's scale them so they're not quite so tiny and you can actually see what's going on. And let's move those in here. Okay. We can see we've got quite a lot of objects here. If I have a look at the materials, for example, for this tree, so if I go to my shading, you can see that within the shading, I've got this object selected. It actually shows up in the preview here because the preview is expecting BSDF textures. Not necessarily going to work in RenderMan, but let's have a look. So let's open up this. So this allows us to see what's going on within it. And let's have a look at the materials. We can see there's a lot of different materials for a lot of the leaves and the bark, etc. And none of them are RenderMan materials. So I go back to my layout and I want to use RenderMan. So RenderMan for Maya or RenderMan for Blender has been installed. Let me just turn it on, and I want to get rid of my existing light here because it's not really going to do me an awful lot of good in RenderMan. So I'm going to delete that one. It'll work, but it's not a nice RenderMan light. Let's open up my RenderMan menu here and add a light. So here we have add a light, and I'm going to use a Pixar dome light. You'll see me using these a lot. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to add to this in its parameters. I've got to put in the texture, and I'm going to use an Annecy texture which was created by Dylan Sisson. So thank you, Dylan, for this. And let's just do an IPR render. So render viewport, IPR to viewport, and we'll see it renders, but it doesn't recognize the materials, which is what I expected. Now, I'm going to stop the IPR render because that actually makes it easier for me. I've created a Python script which will work within Blender and will do this conversion for you. As you can imagine, there's a lot of different objects, a lot of different trees, a lot of leaves, a lot of things to actually work with. This simplifies it. It's a perfect example of why you would use a script rather than doing things manually. The plugin is in GitHub, which you'll find a link attached to this video. So let me just go now, and under Preferences, we're going to Add-ons. We're going to load this, install from disk, and it's in my Documents, my Blender plugins, and install from disk. And now if I select one of my objects, any one of my objects, and have a look at the material properties down here, you'll see we have PxrSurface down here in the menu. Now I may change the way in which this looks at a future stage, but for the moment, as a trial for this, it works okay. I'm now going to just save, because it's good to save. Save as, I'm going to save this as video. Before you render anything, it's usually good to save. So I'm going to convert all materials. This will look through the entire scene and find all the leaf materials, all the textures for the different objects, and convert all the materials. Now if I go to Render IPR to Viewport, we should see something significantly different. And yes, we do. We see that the textures are applied. Correctly throughout everything. So that's basically what it does. This is an early proof of concept. I will be working on this more, but I just thought it might be useful for you to realize that these are the kind of things which you can do quite simply for yourselves, and just to share this plugin with you, as I hope it's useful. Let me know if there's things you could suggest to make it better. I'll be working on more tools like this in the near future.